Since I started posting more on YouTube, I've had a lot of people reach out to me saying that they want to start posting themselves but are just too embarrassed to start. Embarrassment is an underexplored emotion, and I'm highly encouraging you to explore it. Posting can be scary. Questions like, what do I even post? Who's even going to watch my content? And what if people don't even like me? You've heard the cliches, social media is just too oversaturated. There's not enough room for you to start posting too, and all this and that. But the truth is, yes, there are other people out there posting similar things that you might be interested in. Do you know what you've got that they don't? Do you know what's going to bring people back to your content over theirs? It's you. There is only one you in this world, and that's your best niche. So let's talk about how we can quit overthinking and start posting. First and foremost, you have got to get out of your head. Our brains are designed to protect us from danger. So when we feel that embarrassment, our heart rate starts to rise and our thoughts start going a mile a minute. Why do we feel this way? It's because the brain triggers a fight or flight reaction, releasing stress hormones like adrenaline that prepare your body to react to a social threat. Although we aren't in physical danger, our brains believe that we're in societal type danger. This is why we experience those feelings of doubt and fear when we go to hit that post button. Now that you know you're not crazy for feeling this way, how do you push past it? For me, I started small and just kind of worked my way up. I actually had a teacher in nail school who would post every day on her public Snapchat story, which I didn't know you could even do that. And she would just post like little yap sessions. And I asked her, I was like, well, like, how do you do this? And she said, I just treat it like a FaceTime call. Like I'm on FaceTime with one of my friends and I'll just yap away. And so I gave it a try, and it started with just little thoughts here and there to eventually like showing my day-to-day life. Now, I don't tend to post like this anymore because I am focused more on YouTube now, but that's what it helped me with, is now I can sit in front of this camera and talk about more in-depth topics, and it's so much easier. Yes, you'll still stumble, although we aren't in physical danger. When you first hit record, you are definitely going to stumble over your words or get frustrated, but these are the kinks that almost all creators have to work through. Acknowledging that you're not a professional is one step closer to becoming one. You got to learn how to be comfortable with being a beginner. Recognize the feeling of embarrassment and take control over your thoughts. After all, the only limits you have are the ones you place upon yourself. Second, and I'm really bad about this one, don't try to be perfect. We all have access to a phone. You're probably watching this on a phone, or your phone's literally in your pocket right next to you. Don't let the lack of fancy equipment and fancy microphones and fancy backgrounds keep you from posting. I currently still use my phone for almost all of my short form content and even some of my YouTube videos. And although the quality of those videos aren't the best, it does not take away from the purpose behind those videos. And don't try to make your life out to be picture perfect. I'm literally filming this in my parents' basement with walls surrounding me that literally look like I'm in a prison. Or if you have like screaming kids around you or just loud animals, don't be afraid to just show your true environment. We live in such a day and age where AI makes everything so perfect, so pristine. We lack the content that shows real life. So don't wait for the perfect environment or perfect conditions to film. You are a living human with struggles just like everyone else. So embrace them. I encourage you, the next time you have an idea, not to wait. Take that phone out, start creating, start filming, and just see where it goes. No extra effort, just you, your idea, and your phone. Lastly, quit comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. I talked about this in my last video when I talked about content creation, that I personally don't scroll on short form content anymore. I mainly watch YouTube videos now. And even then, sometimes I'll catch myself like comparing what my video edits look like to somebody else's. But the reason I've stepped away from short form content is to protect my creativity. I've heard in many content advice videos that you're supposed to do research to find like what you like in a person so you can figure out what you want to post. But that is a very dangerous trap. They tell you find the content that worked for them, what blew up for them, and then try it out for yourself. But then you'd get disappointed when you wouldn't receive the same views or same engagement as they did. But the truth is, these people have already built up their communities. Their communities have seen them in the beginning, just like where we're starting from. and have grown with them. And that's why they keep having views and engagement. And usually the reason people keep coming back to their content is because they are fully and authentically themselves. So don't try to skip ahead by trying to go viral or by copying exactly what they do. Search within yourself for what type of content you would like to create. Ask yourself, what do I have to offer that they don't? I can actually answer that. You have you. You have your own unique experiences, knowledge, and interests. Quit trying to fit yourself in their box and look around your own box. My dad has said this before. I have no clue where this quote comes from, by the way, but he said, if you build it, they will come. And I think it's from some type of movie when I tried to Google it, but I've never seen the movie, so I don't know. But it's true. Like, if you build it, they will come. If you post, your community will grow. They will find you. It may take time, but that's where you start, and that's how you build something that's true and real and that will last. So take that risk on yourself, and you might just be surprised. Overall, your potential truly is limitless when you remove the constraints you've placed on yourself. It starts by understanding embarrassment is a given when you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. But remember, a feeling only lasts 90 seconds. Quit giving yourself standards that are just so impossible to reach. Make the most of what you do have and don't let it be an excuse anymore. Measuring your life against others ruins your peace of mind. So quit constantly searching for somebody to tell you exactly what to do. Bet on yourself and don't give up. When I get discouraged, I ask myself, why am I even doing this? And the answer has never been about money. I don't make money on this. I do it because I truly want to help someone or encourage somebody one day. And I know I already do based on the comments I've received. And those comments tell me that I'm not invisible and you're not invisible. You were placed here on this earth during a time of crazy technology, so you did have the opportunity to share your life and your experiences. I know if you've made it this far that you are going to go on and create something impactful. So stop overthinking and start creating. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this video encouraged you, please leave me a comment down below. I always love to hear from you guys, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Bye!